Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So tonight we're doing Will Walrus Be Friends? And I can't say that 3 times fast. Can anybody else? So of course, you know, I always pull in some other sets and I'll be showing you. And what I'm starting out with, I'll give you a quick peek at the card. Black and white, easy stamping. I forgot to write down the measurements of these, but let me see. It's 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and then 1/8 of an inch. And then this piece I put through the eyelet lace folder, which you wouldn't think goes with walruses, but I kind of liked it. So I'm pulling in these corner stamps. And what is that from? Around the Corner. Duh. So let's get to it and see if I can stamp it. And I'm hoping that going back to this base and not using anything with lines is going to fix that other problem. Where's my cloth? Because you know how when you're doing something on the corner it wobbles. So gotta love it. Ta-da! Alright, let's try that again. And let me wipe it again. Goodness. This was supposed to be the easiest card, and it's not. It really is. It really is. Okay, and then we're going to take this one. And that goes here, in this corner. And that should be up a little bit, but I didn't cut a second one, and I already used the other side. So we're not going to worry about it. And then this little walrus gets stamped there. And he doesn't get colored. And you know, tonight's going to be another tipsy drawing. So we'll glue this to this one. I really struggled today because I ended up ordering a webcam, and I was trying to get it to work for tonight's live, but I can't have that and my mouse connected, and there's software I have to learn. So hopefully I'll have it done for Sunday, and hopefully it'll always be a nice clear image. And then I can use my, oops, I don't want to do that, use my phone to like view people, and it'll be closer to me so we can talk. A little bit anyway, because I have a hard time doing 2 things at once. So this is going to go in the middle, and this is the glittered organdy ribbon, and it was just to give it a little pizzazz. Okay, and then this will go down. And then this we're going to pop up. And then on the first one, I used some Nuvo drops. I'm trying to learn how to use them, but didn't come out so good. So I have some of these left over, and I'm going to use these. So 3 in that corner, and then 3 in that corner. And that is the card. So there is card number 1, and if Kathy, if you're here, it's back in my holder with the cover on it. So there's the first one with my wonky Nuvo drops. I have to learn how to get them straight. I guess there's a learning curve with them. Okay, so card number 2. And for this one I use the High Seas folder, and we do sell a new plate that makes the newer 3D folders go through better. So I did use that. So we're going to stamp, where is he? This little guy. They're so cute, these guys. Okay, and I did color him. One of the other cards has a lot of coloring, so Magic of Television, he is colored. Okay, and we're going to use the new ribbon. And what I did with this, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. Usually I have another layer, but this one didn't seem to need it. So I'm just going to snip a piece of ribbon to fit there, and then another piece to tie. And I got it on the first try last time so that it showed properly, because this is only on one side. So we'll see if I can do that again. It'll be interesting. Okay, so we're gonna tack that down here. And I'm going to go ahead and finish putting it down. And I'm just using a little extra because it is through a folder. A little extra glue helps it. Okay, and then this gets stamped with, did I do, yes I did, Happy Birthday on this one. So I'm going to put the Happy Birthday, please tell me I'm in camera. That should be better. Okay, so I snipped that there. And we're going to flag the end. And take a little bit of Seaside spray. And not that one, this one. And we're just going to sponge the edges a little bit. cover that, cover this. Cover that. Okay, so that's going to get popped up right there. So that'll go there. Gotta love it. Alright, so that's gonna go right there, and then I can go ahead I should probably, before I do that, sponge around that too. I think I will, because I think I did on my original. Yeah, I was bummed I wasn't able to use that new webcam tonight. Okay, so let's see if I can do this the way I did it this afternoon. If I do that, nope. I did that. And then twisted it as I pulled it. That's what I did. So then you get it so they're both straight. Now on a regular bow, I don't know how you would do it. Let me just tighten that a drop. And then if I can find where I threw my glue dots, there they are. A glue dot should go under there to secure that. So there's that one. Oh, his birthday hat. Alright, it must have fallen somewhere. But he gets a birthday hat. And I even put a little pom-pom on the one I cut out. So that's what he looks like. Alright, card number 3. So for card number 3, we're going to do a little masking. We're going to do a little scene building. Okay, so for this I use the, let's see, I didn't pull it back out. Smoky slate on smoky slate paper. Okay, and then you know what, I think I'm going to use, no, maybe this will work. I might have used the darker one. I think I will. I'm going to use the basic gray. Make them dark. And what I'm building here is rocks. Yeah, I like that better. Especially since I need to re-ink my other one. And I keep forgetting. So one of my first videos, I did a waterfall doing this. The only thing I'm not doing is like wetting it and kind of blending it together. Okay, so then I took it and just trim that down, and I'm going to throw a little bit more in there. Hope this washes off like our other pad. Guess I'll find out. Perfect. Okay, then, so that's garbage. Then I took this other one and Pool Party. You want to try and turn it occasionally so it doesn't look like a definite pattern. And I have to go down a little bit lower on this side. Okay, so once I did that, now you can do this with sponging, but I wanted to get it done fast, so I took the Pool Party blends. You can also, like when I use the alcohol in my brush, you can do that with the pad, which I might do on my next card, my last card, I'm not sure which, unless I change that background. I messed this card up already. I was supposed to mask it. So, we're actually going to have to color them. Oh, I do have one done already. So I think I'll do that. But I'll go through the coloring with you. I can't believe that I forgot that. So what I did on the original card was I stamped him first. And then I masked it with this mask that's sitting right here. Then did the whole background. But we're not doing that because I messed it up. So, let me just get the markers. Okay. So for the ice, I went around him in the dark blue, and then around this ledge, and then on these spots that they leave for shading. And then I took the light and filled in there. Okay, then I grabbed the light Bermuda Bay and went under there, and then just a couple of these spots. And then again with the some dark Pool Party. And then the light, which is also drying out. garbage. Good thing I have an order going in tomorrow. Okay, and then I need the grays. And the new light gray granite. Okay, so I kind of went just a quick with the light smoky slate. Then filled in with some light gray granite. And that one is going to be all gray granite. Then with the dark smoky slate, I went in whichever spots needed a little bit of shading. By his little flipper, around his snoot. And then back with the light smoky slate. Okay, and then a little bit more of the gray granite. And this all lightens up again as it's drying. So I'll get to use him for something else because I have the other one all ready to go. Still can't believe I did that. Okay. I had a plan. So this is going to get glued on. Glue booger. And I'm going to go like a little bit over the edge and trim it. So just trim that side off, and then that side. It is coming off on me, so I might have to use my pads. Okay, so I'm going to glue him down there. Let's see what I forget on the next one. It's not too much to forget. Okay, and then this little guy gets popped up. So he goes right there. And then with the stitch nested dies, just floating by to say hi. don't like that one. Right, you're either going to get my head or... No, I'm above it. Better. Okay, and that got glued down flat. Alright, so then this gets glued to a black backing, and this was my normal 5 by 3 3/4. And then onto a white card base. Okay, and this gets a little bit of bling also, but I didn't pull it out. I tucked it away. So I'll show you the original. And here, if you look close, you can see that it's not a layer like this one is. But not, you know, I mean, if you don't even know how to mask, if you're not good at it, then this is your way to go. But here's the little bling I put on that one, and I will add to that one later. So that's card number 3. Card number 4, I had like a little fun with this one. So I'm gonna do a little sponging. So I'm gonna start off with some Pool Party. That also can use some inking. And my glycerin. Okay, so if you've never seen this before, you work your glycerin into the sponge and pick up your color. And I'm going to go darker around the edges. Okay, then I'm going to come in now with, do I want Balmy Blue or do I want the other? Let's try the Seaside Spray. See how that does for a sky. And I'm going to use this sponge. Okay, where did I just put the glycerin? Here. Okay, so I'm going to work that in. Pick up my color. just not enough definition between the sky and the water, but that's okay. Okay, so then what I did is this got mounted, and I'm just going to let that glycerin settle. It doesn't take long for it to dry. Kind of floats more on the top. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now I'm going to show you what I did. This was fun. I took this piece and cut it with a little dip in it, like that. Then I matched it up to the front and just took a little bit off of it, like that. Then I took this wood piece, and that comes from I couldn't have put it away. Gallery Grunge. And I put some soft suede. And then I took the front piece and then just tapped it down like that. Oh, before I do that, I took the back piece now and just colored down a little bit with the soft suede blend. Now, I glued those edges. And then I took this little guy, who's already nice and colored, and popped him in. And then this little one with the bird on his head, I popped him right there. So they're going to sit in their little boat. Okay, then the little bird, I put like just a piece of, oh, I think I got a small one right there. So he just needed, and one there. On the back of his head. Okay, and then this gets stamped. Life is so good with a friend like you. So that's going to go right there. Be perfect. Ta-ta! Okay. So we're done with that. And then I had, here they are, a few little fishies, which was almost impossible for my little fingers to cut out, but I managed. So now I got to use my favorite tool for stuff like this. If you don't have fingers that work, it's a must-have. I knew you'd still move. Okay, so this goes back in my tipsy. Oh, no, it goes back in my hand because we have to glue this down. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to pop that up. Yes, I am. And I'll use up some of these. So this is where I use a lot if you've never watched me before. I think Dawn might be here. And possibly some of her crew. But yeah, I love my dimensionals. Oh, that's gonna stay. Because nobody likes saggy cards. Come on. So then we'll put that down right there. And she's a done. So I'm thinking I might, the other night when I did the drawing, I went off and then posted it, but I think I can do it while I'm live. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to bring these back so you can see cards. Oh, and there was one more. I didn't think I would get to do any extras, but I did get to do one more extra. And this was on watercolor paper, and I just washed the back and then had these guys cut out. So I slapped them down. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Sunday with, you know, my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks again for being here.